Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. We are saying hello to August, and now this reading is for each and every single one of us. So, you know, there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You know, you can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. August is my birth month, you guys. So to all of my fellow August babies, happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing month. May this really be your time to sparkle and shine. Please keep in mind, if you are new here, that I have had strokes. So, you know, sometimes that really affects my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. You know, I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling a bit of a challenge, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. You know, whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. So I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face. So, you know, just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, or if you would like to purchase something from my wish list, whether it's a card deck, something for my household, or something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, all of that can be found in that description box down below. So make sure you check that out. So first off, we're going to get some spirit animal guide messages here for this month of August to see what we need to, oh, okay, all right, you have spoken, all right, I hear you. Oh, man, they're ready to talk today. So we have 5 of summer coming in here, the dragonfly. Focus upon the fact that God loves you and always has the highest of intentions for you. A positive outlook makes it easier to recover from life's little difficulties so that you can move onward and upward. And you know, they say when a dragonfly visits you, you know, it could be a loved one that has passed on. So I've had that happen once with a dragonfly out at the lake. It's been a few years ago now, and I could just feel my grandma. And she landed on me a couple of times and just staring me right in the eyes, and I was like, well, this is kind of odd. All right, let's get another message here from another deck. It's another spirit animal guide deck here. Okay, and they're upside down. But we have a number 35, koala spirit, coming in. So spirit has a plan. So, you know, we always have our own plans, right? And then sometimes when we decide, you know what, I'm just going to release the outcome, you know, I'm just gonna go with the flow here a little bit. And you know, releasing the outcome not only frees you, but it frees the universe, it frees spirit, so that they're able to, you know, put the plans in motion and act on your behalf. So I'm also hearing be kind and gentle with yourself, you know, nurture yourself and take care of yourself. So, all right, up next we are going to get a chakra wisdom message here for this month of August. Let's see what else we need to know here. I really love this little chakra wisdom deck here. So, all right. Ooh, we got wisdom coming in. Love it. So, look at all of that green. Now, green coincides with our heart chakra. So, let's see what we need to know here. Wisdom, sage. This is the earth green, which brings wisdom, patience, and acceptance. Sage is perfect when you need to prove nothing, when you choose simply to be wise. There is an ability here to bring serenity to any situation, and indeed, it may be needed. Ooh, okay, so wisdom, sage. Wisdom is knowing the difference between a calculated risk and stupidity. The legend. One day, a young sagebrush asked the grandfather how to grow old with wisdom. The elder answers, "We must learn from our mistakes. Before you worry about something, ask yourself if it will be important in the future. Enjoy your present form as we all change with time." Inspiration. Is there some wise counsel that you have sought only to ignore it? Ooh, are you trying to do things alone? A solution may come from those more experienced than yourself. Stay in the present moment and do not let your thoughts jump ahead. Personal inquiry, you may want to journal this. Do I go with my heart or against it? Am I ready to live in leadership? Key ideas, wise counsel, focused energy, honoring yourself, contribution, being chosen, contentment, and transformation. Key words here are maturity, tranquility, and support. So, maybe you were a human and then you came back as a sagebrush, I mean, it could happen. Anything is possible, right? All right, we're going to see what's going on in the love department here for us this month of August. Now, this can include yourself, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. So, whatever comes to mind, it could even include your work relationships, the people you get to interact with there. It could also include your hobbies, anything and everything is possible. All right, we have the lily showing up for spiritual love. So maybe you're going on a spiritual journey and you're surrounded with all of this spiritual love. We also have the tulip for great passion. Look at you getting flowers, and you even kind of got it looks like a sunflower up there. So great passion. Ooh, okay. We have the flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Maybe that's why you're getting flowers, right? But, as long as we're alive, we're going to be disappointed sometimes. And, it's not always because of what someone did or didn't do. Sometimes it's because of our own expectations. So keep that in mind. We also have the seahorse for family matters coming in. So, the male seahorse is the one that gives birth. So maybe the father figure in your life could use a little extra love and support this month of August. All right, let's get a lover's oracle message here. Let's see what else we need to know when it comes to love for this month of August. All right, we have don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So to thine own self, be true. Be your true authentic self. You know, people are going to love you and people are going to not love you. You know, that's just the way it goes. But focus on the ones that show you they love you, that show you they want you around. All right, let's get an island time wellness oracle message here as well. Let's see what else is going on in the love department for this month of August. All right, okay, we have a flyer. Ooh, stabbed in the back. So, you know, maybe that's why you have this disappointment. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack here, you guys. So maybe you feel like you've been stabbed in the back and stabbed in the heart is what is coming through. But we also have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. So, you know, perhaps you're ready to commit to your significant other. All right, let's see what's going on in career and finances here for this month of August. I always like to know what's going on with my money. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. You know, like how nice would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in your account? So I'd be like, yep, I manifested that. Give me, give me. All right, we have the Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. So, you know, you're building your empire and, you know, you want your empire to last. So you have to have that strong, steady foundation. You have to put some effort into it, some blood, sweat, and tears. You also have the Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. You know, sometimes we just need to know that we are on the right path at the right time, because sometimes it doesn't feel like it at all, right? So, you know, encouragement here. We also have the Quill, which says get back to basics. So, you know, maybe you're writing a story, maybe you're writing a song, you know, poetry, or, you know, you could even be going over contracts. So slow down, take your time, get back to the basics, you guys. And we also have the Vine. Seek out information that may help you. So you definitely, you know, maybe you're taking notes as well, Spirit is saying, and you know, you really have to have an open mind and a teachable spirit is what Spirit is giving me here. So as you're seeking out this information, be prepared. So all right, you guys, maybe you're taking classes too to help, you know, get ahead and or to get that better job, to get that raise, that promotion, whatever it is that you're going after here. All right, let's get a tarot message to see what else is going on in career and finance here for you this month of August. So, all right, we have the Nine of Wands coming in here. It is fire. So if you're asking a question about your finances or career, it is a yes. Strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and even some suffering may be going on. You know, like I said, he's wearing a little bandage there on his head, blood, sweat, and tears, right? So you have to dig deep. You have to tap into your courage. You have to be persistent. You know, your faith may be tested, and you have to maintain your strong, healthy boundaries and really tap into your inner strength, your inner fire there, you guys. So, all right, let's get some affirmator at work message here for you. Let's see what else you need to know when it comes to career and finance this month of August. All right, we have modesty, and we have the sloth here wearing the shirt that says, "My bad. I am willing to be wrong. I am willing to not know all the answers. I'm even willing to admit to my boss that I screwed up. Behind all this humility is the me that knows it's better to be modest than to be a die-hard, try-hard, know-it-all. Isn't that mature and gracious of me? You're welcome." I love these cards. They can be a bit snarky, but that's part of their charm and part of why I love them so much. So, all right, let's see what's going on in life for us this month of August. You know, life to be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, "Hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes? Use some Vaseline." And life's like, "Nah, bro, you can handle it." And I'm like, just because I can don't mean I want to, you know. Sometimes I would like to coast on easy street a little bit, like have my address be on easy street, you know. All right, we have the tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So go out, have some fun. Do not isolate yourself. We have the sun for happiness and well-being. I love it. You know, in tarot, the sun is the happiest card in the deck. We also got grapes. Time to go out and have some fun. You know, grapes make wine, you guys. You already got the tankard there. We also have the dog, protection from a powerful friend. Now, it could literally be your fur baby, you know, or, you know, whatever friend that comes to mind first, you know, but they're powerful and you are under the umbrella of their protection. You are safe from any and all harm. All right, let's get a tarot message here. Let's see what you need to know this month of August when it comes to your life. Let's see. Life, life, life. Hopefully, I'm saying that and then I started like getting clips of the movie Life. I love that movie. It cracks me up. But hopefully no one's getting life, you know, like that. All right, we have the Queen of Wands, which is fire. Again, you are getting a yes if you are asking some kind of question. You know, queens are the nurturers of the tarot. And, you know, this queen is like, come on now, we are confident, we are enthusiastic, we have all this courage, you know, we're independent, we're determined, we're focused, we have so much joy, and we are very warm, very compassionate, you know, drawing people to you like a moth to a flame here, you guys. All right, let's get the answer is simple oracle here. Let's see what else we need to know about life this month of August and how we can make the answer a little more simple for ourselves. We have a number 17. Take a breather coming in here. So, you know, you work hard, you guys, so you have to balance that with rest. You know, remember that you can't be all work and no play here, you guys. You know, woosah right on out the door with any kind of mess, right? Any kind of BS, lies, deception, you know. You deserve to rest, you guys, and not beat yourself up over it, not make yourself feel guilty for needing a break, needing a rest. All right, let's get a Queen of the Moon oracle. You know, the moon is all about changes in our lives. The moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message from Mama Moon here for this month of August. And my air conditioner decided it's going to put in its 2 cents. All right, we have a number 19. Waning, give us 3 for balance. And we were literally just talking about, you know, balance. So how fitting is that? Number 19. Waning, give us 3. Balance. Seek balance. Extremes of anything are rarely healthy or useful. There may be an overreaction that has caused the issue. No, not me. I would never overreact, right? Ground yourself and allow your strength to rise from there. You know, all the strength from that Queen of Wands. You can tap into that energy anytime. Remember to fix your crown and keep going. Be aware of where the imbalances in your life are at present. You know, once you identify them, then you can do what you need to do, right? And the affirmation, I seek and maintain healthy balance in my life. Yes, one more time. I seek and maintain healthy balance in my life. And the companion stone or metal is bloodstone. Ooh, okay, I love it. All right, we are going to get some sixth sense connection oracle messages here. You know, these are messages that your higher self is trying, you know, to get to you here. So what is it our higher self wants us to know this month of August? And you have a number 18 for success coming in here. So all right, number 18, success. Ooh, I love success. Yes, sign me up for that. All right, all the work you have put into making your life successful is starting to pay off. Yes, you're in a phase of your life where you are being blessed. If you shift your attention to wondering when this awesome time will end, you'll lose momentum. So go with the flow. Manifesting is easy for you now, and success is assured. Focus your attention on what you need and not on what you want. Opportunities for love, peace, happiness, good health, and prosperity are all yours. Yes, the affirmation. I am successful and my life is filled with joy and abundance. Yes, one more time. I am successful and my life is filled with joy and abundance. Some good crystals are citrine, jade, aventurine, and sunstone. Ooh, okay. We are going to get some The Universe Has Your Back oracle messages here. What is it that the universe wants us to know for this month of August? So let's see. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. You know, I tapped on that a little bit up there with that koala spirit. So, you know, they just said it a lot better than I did, right? All right, let's get a Chakra Love mini deck message here for this month of August. Let's see what else we need to know here. We have root chakra, red jasper for grounding. Sink your roots deep. Connect them to the heart of the earth, right to the heart of Gaia, to the heart of Mother Earth. I love it. All right, let's get a daily healing message for this month of August. Let's see what else we need to know here. Let love be your motivation for action. Ooh, yes, lots of to do with love and getting yourself grounded and just allowing yourself to be, allowing yourself to breathe here, you guys, and know that you will be taken care of even when times are hard, times are lean. A way will be made where you can't even see one. All right, let's get a fortune cookie mini deck message here for this month of August. Let's see what else we need to know this month. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, we got signs coming in. So your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. So, you can literally ask your guides and angels, show me hearts when love is on the way, or show me flowers when my life is about to bloom, or butterflies when my finances are about to improve, or I'm gonna get the raise, the promotion, whatever it is. You can ask for very specific signs to be given to you. And once you do, you could even ask, like, when my finances, show me 888. When it comes to love, show me 1111, things like that, you guys, and then watch them show up for you in big ways. All right, everybody, these are our messages for the month of August. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button. Hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. So I am so very grateful and thankful for each and every single one of you. Thank you for pouring so much of your time and your love into me, and for being here, being active, being present. It truly means so very much to me, you guys, and I hope we all have such an amazing and wonderful month of August. May all of your dreams and wishes come true. You have, we're going to be disappointed sometimes with the people that we care about. They're going to be disappointed with us. It happens, you guys. And, but you have so much love in your heart. So open it up, you guys. And I know that can be scary when you've been hurt, but it's worth it. Let go of the past and step into the future you want for yourself. When it comes to career and finances, you're building your empire. You are on the right path. There is still a lot that you need to learn or can learn, and make it simple. Get back to the basics for yourself. And life, we need to go out and have fun. We need to balance work and play. We need to make sure we are taking care of ourselves, our overall health, that we are getting plenty of rest, drinking plenty of water, eating the yummy, good, delicious food that fuels our body. And the sun is shining on you, even if it has to shine extra hard behind a cloud. to reach you. You know, clouds are problems. Problems are only temporary. So it can't rain all the time, but we need that rain to make grapes, and you know, grapes eventually make grape juice. They make wine. So have some wine and have a good time, you know. And you have a lot of people that you fall under the umbrella of their protection, whether you know it or not, you guys. So remember to take a breather, to stop and smell the roses, and you know, we can heal from things that have hurt us, you know, as long as we allow ourselves to do so, and that we're kind and we're gentle with ourselves while we are healing. You are guaranteed some success here. Keep a watch out for the signs, you guys. So all right, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.